What if there was a miracle pill that you could take and turn into an unstoppable achievement machine who could see and hear and feel and do anything and everything they set their mind to, confidence through the roof, energy up like a rocket? But what if that pill only worked on 1 out of 100 people? Hey guys, my name's Yahya, founder and creator of Record Breaker, where I help you shatter past your highest revenue record months in the shortest amount of time. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a formula I developed that works on 5 different aspects, not just of your mind, but of your body and your emotions and your thoughts and everything else in between. Don't feel bad if you're unable to do it, because very few people are able to do it. It requires a willpower that most people have not bothered to develop within themselves. But if you're one of those 100 people who's able to do this, you're going to do extremely well. So the first aspect of it is the physical aspect. You want to start any form of exercise every single day. You can do running, walking, calisthenics, aerobics, whatever you like, but it has to be every single day. But what you're doing is you're creating a physical habit. The second thing you're going to do is physiological, everything to do with your body. So you're going to start consuming a diet that's healthy for you. Again, no crazy diet, nothing insanely restrictive, but throughout all the junk food, all the crappy sugar, or whatever your guilty pleasure is that you've been pumping into your body, throw it out the window, because the gut is the second brain. If your gut is not functioning correctly, don't expect your mind or your body to function correctly. Let's go a little deeper. The third stressor is psychological. This is where behavioral mental reprogramming comes in. You're going to reprogram, rewire the neurons in your brain, the subconscious patterns that you keep finding yourself falling into, whether that's spending a lot of time on social media, consuming porn, or just going through Netflix and spending hours and hours and hours wasting them and then realizing where the time went. So what you're going to do is you want to start meditating 5 to 10 minutes every single day. Now here's the thing. A lot of you might be saying, well, music is my meditation, or some of you might be saying, I've tried meditation, it doesn't work for me. Don't expect to work, just start doing it. A beautiful definition of meditation is going somewhere without doing anything. So some people feel stuff, other people don't feel stuff. Some days I meditate, I don't feel anything. Other days I meditate, I experience what is known as a blissful field. It does not matter. Remember, all the habits that you're accumulating, it doesn't matter whether they register or not. They're still changing and impacting your body, your physiology, your neurochemistry, your mind, so on and so forth. Now that you've looked at the psychological angle, you're also going to change your mental state. How do you do that? Well, it's pretty simple. All of us have routines and behavioral patterns, and so we also have mental patterns, ways of thinking, ways of approaching situations, ways of calculating things, ways of critical thinking. So what you want to do is you want to change your mental state. Now, how do you do that? A lot of people confuse the psychological with mental. Let me make it simple. Psychological is behavioral, the way your neurons are wired to think, perceive, learn, etc., your thought patterns. Mental is just doing something you're not used to doing. The easiest way to do this is start brushing your teeth with your left hand. If you're left-handed, start brushing your teeth with your right hand. Essentially doing anything small, tiny, but you're not used to doing it. You're triggering neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to learn and change and develop new patterns of doing certain things. It's going to change your neurochemistry and allow you to soak in more information and be comfortable with lots of various factors and unlock creative problem solving. The last stressor, the fifth one, which is probably the deepest one that most people struggle with, is the emotional aspect. So what you want to do is you want to start feeling differently. You ever have that one friend who's always sulking, who's always in a bad mood, and then you have that other friend who's always looking at the light at the end of the tunnel, regardless of the situation? These aren't bad or good people. These are just friends of yours who've been habituated to feeling a certain way. And unfortunately, most of us are habituated to not feeling the best of feelings about ourselves, about the world, most of the time. That's what you're going to change. Just like you're teaching your body a new way of doing things, just like you're teaching your physiology, your gut, a new stimulus of food, just like you're giving your mind a new way of operating, you're also going to give your heart a new way of feeling. So what you're going to do is every single day, notice the emotion that you're feeling. Look at the emotional scale and see where you lie. And then move up just one notch. That's all you need. What's going to happen is you're going to be super motivated in the first week when you start doing this. A couple of days later, it's not going to feel that great because you're not used to not getting those dopamine hits of social media. You're not used to feeling good emotions about yourself. You're not used to mentally approaching certain things in a different angle. So it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel bad. However, the good news is essentially around the 2-week mark, that's where the magic happens. That's where you begin to feel and you begin to fall in love and you begin to start enjoying the way you're operating. Because I guarantee you, if you do all 5 in one go, you are not going to be the same person 10 days in. No one who's ever done this has ever, after the 10-day mark, said that they didn't absolutely love the level at which they were operating. The mental level, the physical level, the emotional level, the digestive level, the sleep level, all levels. Everything firing on all cylinders. And you're like, wow, this is what life can be. This is how I can operate. This is the sort of confidence and mental acuity I can enjoy every single day. And so the reason why you continue it for 21 days is different people have different adaptation rates to the 5 stresses. Some people adapt very quickly physically and emotionally, but they don't adapt mentally. Other people adapt very quickly mentally, but they take forever to adapt physically. So you want all 5 adaptations to take place, and they take place by the 21-day mark. Any area of life that requires thinking, learning, testing, adapting, you're going to do extremely well. And once you're used to this, you're not going to want to go back. However, I tell you to do it for 21 days, maximum do it for 42 days, do 2 rounds of the same thing and keep it as a tool in your tool belt. I hope you found this useful. Like and subscribe for more videos like these. If you're interested in another video like this one, click right here. I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.